Ad Astra Abyss. Motion to compel! By royal decree, pardon, 'tis thundering retribution, an omen of dark times ahead.
That, and main Fräulein's laundry is still on the line.
What? Seriously? This weather's got me in the mood for reciting some laws. Let's see. Commercial Law of Lila, Chapter 27, Section 6, Article 3 stipulates that... Wait, what was it? Oh my goodness, I've completely forgotten. What is wrong with me today? Rain? Oh. Lord of Geo, please do us a favor.
Come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. How unbecoming.
The law has loopholes. Ready, steady, go! Motion to compel.
Cowering already?
I object.
Poor time.
Oz, reveal thyself. I summon thee. Go, Barbara, go! I'll protect us.
Clear shot.
Hi. Prepare to be blown away!
How unbecoming.
My royal decree.
So quick to flee.
Mein Fräulein.
Let the show begin.
Cowering already? A clear shot.
I'll protect us.
Try this.
Has everyone stopped singing? Rain for too long, you'll catch a cold.
Astra Ab...
It's Mosusaka and his friends! Let's ask them.
Hi, Yoimiya! Are the weapons to scare away the great Mujina yokai ready yet?
Oh, Mr. Ryunosuke is making them right now. You can go collect them from my... aren't you gonna... I'm sorry. Next time, the extra sweet candy, the one you guys...
Yay! We're gonna get candy!
Also, I wanted to ask you guys something. Yep, we did. It looked like they were chasing...
Are they trying to catch a monster too?
No, don't worry. It's all just a big misunderstanding. Be good kids and stay out of trouble, alright? Stay in the city for now, and I'll come play with you after the fireworks start.
We will. We'll be on our best behavior, especially for you, Yoimiya.
It looks like this is the right way. Let's keep going. If Sakuchiro still hasn't made up his mind, I guess I'll have to step in. Look! There are people from the Tenryu Commission over there! It must be them!
Sorry, official business. I can't let you pass.
Sakujiro and Keisuke are up ahead, right? We need to talk to them about something.
Didn't you hear me? You're not get-
Ugh, what a nuisance! Well...
I must withdraw. I must withdraw.
Time for a light show!
I must withdraw.
Oz revealed!
I must withdraw.
How dare you impede the work of the Tenryo Commission? You will be punished for your actions. There is nowhere you can escape justice. Not even-
Look at that! The one with the loudest mouth had the fastest feet. We can't waste any more time on these guys. Let's push on. They should be just ahead.
Your skills with the sword have stagnated, Sakujiro. You should have known that you stood no chance against me.
Never imagined I'd fall into your hand. If this is to be my fate, I accept it.
But your return says that you finally came around to my point.
Whatever you say.
You will return with me to the Tenryo Commission to await your sentence. The one who made this boat will also be punished.
Wait! It doesn't have to end like this! Don't you have anything else to say to one another?
Hey, I know you. You're Naganahara's girl, who makes the fireworks. I know you like to get involved in other people's business, but stay out of this. It does not concern you.
It's okay, Yoimiya. The past is the past.
Then why did you risk life and limb to get yourself back into Inazuma? And why were you so reluctant to leave after you got here? I'll tell you why. This is why. This is the chance you've been waiting for. To talk everything through.
I have nothing to say to him. He's a criminal. I work for the Tenryou Commission. There is never any room for discussion. Out of respect for the friendship we once had, I gave him a chance to fight for his freedom. But his skills with the sword are as disappointing now as they ever were.
What are you talking about? And just who do you think you're kidding? You left all your subordinates back there to guard the road, making sure no one else followed you here. Seems to me I can see it in your faces. You both have so much...
Don't flatter yourself. What would...
Yoimiya, leave it. It was just my...
No, I won't leave it. I will not stand by and watch when you haven't even done Keisuke. You seem to like settling things with a duel, so let's do it your way. If I win, then you need to say everything that's in your heart. No more running from... And the same goes for you, Sakujiro. If I win, you will tell Keisuke exactly why you came back. No matter what the consequence. If you don't say anything now, you may never have another...
And if you lose?
Then I'll admit to collaborating with Sakujiro and accept the Tenryou Commission.
Yoimiya.
I accept. Let's...
Sir, we're here to back you up.
Erica! Duels are supposed to be one-on-one! All right, that's it! Let's help Yoimiya! We can't let her fight them all alone!
Phantasmagoria!
I must draw.
Time for a light show!
I must draw.
Be gone!
Sir, they are too strong.
Stand.
What?
I thought I told you to stay away. Now stand down.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Young lady, you are just as obstinate as Sakujiro was back then. Why were you so convinced that we had things to say to...
Because Sakujiro may not have told me about you when he came back. Then your parents told me about what happened between you when you were younger. Once I'd heard the story, I realized that the firework meant something special to you both. And that's why I simply refuse to believe that you have nothing to say to each other. Nobody sets off a firework to feel lonely, do they?
The reason I came back is that... It wasn't that I'd changed my mind. I just felt that what I'd done in the past was to try to escape from reality. I saw the freedom of Mondstadt, the contracts of Liyue, the wisdom of Sumeru, and the justice of Fontaine. It all left a deep impression on me. I was glad that I'd left Inazuma, but then I happened to hear about the Sakoku decree. I was an escapee, and I was proud of that. What I should have tried to do is take the good things from...
So that's why you came back? Out of your naive hope of changing the...
No, I let go of all those delusions of grandeur. I just felt that...
Huh?
I don't know about you, but life hasn't been easy. But I just had to come back and visit. It was like fate was
Life isn't easy for any... I truly worship the Raiden Shogun. Her ideas were my personal creed, and I desired nothing more. But now, my role is to punish violators of the Sakoku decree and confiscate people's visions. It's not what I signed up for when I joined the Tenryou. I do wonder, am I really doing the right thing? The boat is yours.
Huh?
I couldn't make you stay in Inazuma, but that doesn't mean I want to keep you here by force.
What will you say to the higher-up?
Don't worry about that. I'll handle it. If you want to come back, I hear the process of returning to Inazuma from the outside world is long. I will lend you my help, but until then, you'll have to wait. And don't kick the bucket on the way out.
Don't worry, Keisuke. Any chance we can watch the fireworks together?
Maybe next time. I'll be demoted for sure. It's not like me to give in to childish sentiment like this. I can't It's the one that Sakujiro planned on using for his escape. I asked Yoshitaka and the others to transport it here, citing the temporary contraband storage clause. Forcing Sakujiro to this spot was also something I had planned. It's just like you said, Yoimiya. Even though I hadn't fully made up my mind.
But I think you did the right thing. And look, now you've managed to resolve the grievance in your heart.
I understand now.
That's only because I know your parents so well. They're both really nice people, so I didn't think the apple would fall too far from the tree.
I had heard there was a new Naganohara running things these days. Little loud and reckless, maybe, but you live... By the way, Naganohara fireworks can reproduce the firework that the two of us set up.
Sorry, no can do. Without the slipper reference, I can't make the same one again.
Never mind then.
Don't get too down just yet, though. I mentioned that Sakujiro ordered a firework. I can't make another one, but I'm guessing Sakujiro probably won't be needing his anymore. It'd be a shame for it to go to waste, so I'll make an exception and let you set it off instead.
Thank you very much.
No worries. And don't miss out on the start of the fireworks show.
Yoimiya! The way you took command of that whole...
What can I say? I like to talk. I'm a strong believer in the power of words. If you're not willing to communicate, then the problem just sits there. If you just keep staring at it without doing anything, eventually you'll watch every last Sakujiro and Keisuke can't turn back the clock in their relationship, but that's no reason to live with remorse. Anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect... My pops will set off the firework that I wanted to give to you.
Huh? No. Oh, it's... Keisuke.
So, Yoimiya, these fireworks, what do they mean to you? Yoimiya? Shh. Huh? Oh.
That was amazing. It was, I didn't actually cry though, right? I just feel a bit misty-eyed. Oh, remember that big one that went up first? That's the one I had Pops make for you.
Oh, Paimon saw it. It was one of the best ones. They won't forget that anytime.
That's what I wanted to hear. No matter where your journey takes you, and no matter what hardships might lie ahead, I hope you'll always be able to look back fondly on the firework. I believe that as time goes by, this firework will only grow brighter and more beautiful. Oh, and also, you're technically my customers now. Here, this is your paper slip. If you ever want to see that golden firework again, just come and see me.
You know, Yoimiya, you seemed to turn into a completely different person during the fireworks. You were so quiet, and it was like you couldn't hear anything at all.
Oh, I can hear you. I just have a habit of being silent while I'm watching fireworks. Quietly watching something you made with your own hands rise into the sky feels like a sacred ceremony to me. You asked me what fireworks mean to me, right?
Yep. Well, for Koichi, who built the boat for us, and his friend, Third Sis, fireworks commemorate friendship. For Keisuke's parents, they commemorate marriage. And for Keisuke and Sakajiro, they... Oh yeah, right!
As for me, to be honest, even though I've thought about it countless times before, I still haven't found an answer.
Seriously? Huh.
Well, no one's ever asked me this before, so I've never really settled on an answer. It was by chance that I happened to be born into the Naganohara family, so it was by chance that I ended up learning this craft from... It's also by chance that I've met so many people, learned so many things, and discovered fireworks that disappear in a flash of light are probably the furthest thing away from the eternity that our shogun desires. But people's feelings don't just disappear, and it's those feelings that give fireworks their purpose. If nobody wanted to watch fireworks, then they wouldn't exist. Also, consider this. You have to have the Naganoharas because so many people are emotionally invested in the existence of fireworks. If we didn't exist, their wishes would go unfulfilled, wouldn't they? You know, I don't really think about complicated things like this very often. But I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
Inazuma's not such a bad place. Heine's having a pretty good time. But we should probably go and see about the next operation that Toma and Ayaka were talking about, right? As usual, it's the first stop, Komori Tea House. Are you ready to head over? strange. Toma's playing his ventriloquist game. Toma? Hey, you can come out now. Oh, not a peep. Huh, what's got Taro Maru so worked up to?
Hello. Have either...
No, we thought he'd be with you. Why? Has something...
Then it's as I feared. On the way here, I heard that I wasn't certain whether it was true, so I came right here. The fact that he hasn't arrived here as we arranged suggests that it is true. The Raiden Shogun is holding a vision hunt ceremony at the statue of the omnipresent god today to mark the 100th vision bearer in question. The one who will have their visions...
Hold up a second. So the ceremony that Toma said the Tenryou Commission were busy preparing for, that was this vision hunt ceremony? And he was the...
I believe so. The Shogun and the Tenryou Commission see the ceremony as a milestone. With the 100th vision, they wish to... This cannot happen. I must go and rescue him.
Yeah, like it or not, you represent the whole Yashiro Commission. So if you go and pull a stunt like that, and by doing it so publicly, you might be implicating a lot of other people from the...
There is no other option. I must act with haste. The ceremony is about to begin. I will not abandon Toma like this. He is my friend. To think that not long ago we were all eating hot pot together. But, okay, I'll wait.
Don't worry, Ayaka. A friend's life is
capable of using elemental energy without a vision. You are an exception, it appears. Exceptions, the enemy of eternity. You will be inlaid upon this statue. There is much to verify about you.
Windblade! Incinerate! begin.
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity. Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
The law has loopholes.
This ends now. You are an enemy that requires special attention.
I'll protect us. Ouchie. Go, Barbara, go!
Strike dead!
No! By royal decree!
Strike dead! Inferior.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Strike dead! This ends now. Instabilities will be removed. Strike dead! Inferior. You face the lightning directly. Commendable.
Wake up, wake up!
Shogun, who was that?
Seize her under the decree. Huh? Next time, I will strike twice.
Why have we stopped here?
In case you've forgotten, the Komore tea house is the safest place for me to hide. The only thing is, I probably won't be able to leave again for some time. I'll have to leave the neck, go to Tatarasuna, and find the Shogun's army is almost certainly about to issue a warrant for our arrest. There are very few parties that will be willing to
Hyman's pretty sure Ayaka mentioned them before. Oh yeah! Sangonomiya's group! The ones who came together to fight the Vision Hunt.
That's right. The resistance was founded by Sangonomiya Kokumi, the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island. Currently, it's her subordinate, Goro, who leads them in their war against the Shogun's army. However, the Yashiro Commission is not on especially close terms with the resistance, so your dealings with us would normally be frowned upon. But you're different, so that shouldn't work against you. The only issue is that we can't be sure of the resistance force's current location. You'll have to ask around along the way. You'll likely pass through territory occupied by the Shogun's army at some point, so be sure to stay on your guard at all times. Don't worry about me. I can remain hidden when I want to.
We gotta hurry up! The Tenryou Commission could be Let's get out of here!
I heard they added a couple more people to the wanted list. They're high-priority targets.
But most of our forces are out on the front line. How are we supposed to effectively prioritize them? We'll just have to make sure we keep our eyes peeled when we're out.
I wonder how they're faring on the front line. Last thing I heard was that we'd pushed the resistance back to just northwest of Musojin Gorge. I don't know if that's true.
I doubt it. Their rearguard isn't far from there. We're gaining ground at the moment, but I don't think we pushed them back that far. Anyway, we should focus on patrol. Come on, we're up.
Fair point.
The northwest of Musojin Gorge. So that's where the Resistance forces are based. We should keep asking...
Let's dance.
Oh, hey. You managed to escape too?
Yeah. Where are you headed?
Hiki Village. I've heard the rumors, but it's still gotta be a safer place. What about you?
Don't get me started. I was recuperating on Nozuchi Beach. It's complete chaos. The Resistance aren't having an easy time of it. They don't have the manpower for an all-out confrontation, so the front line used to be further forward, but they had to retreat a couple of times. And that's where I've just come from. I was lucky to get out. It's much too dangerous. Their forces are so scattered that no one knows who's who, and anyone you run into pulls their weapon. I just dropped my luggage. I think we need to keep moving. Things are changing so fast. The further away we...
Agreed. Why don't we stick together?
Nozuchi Beach. Sounds like that's where the Resistance and the Shogun's army are battling it out right now. Let's head up... Hey, look! Do you think that's a Resistance fighter? Looks like he's in a tight spot. Let's go help him out!
Oz, reveal thy... I'll protect us.
Show me what you got!
Incinerate!
I need to train harder. Nothing. Bested.
You saved me. Thank you so much for your help. I'm Teppei, of the Gobius platoon. I'm with the Resistance. I was sent to the front line just recently. I was looking forward to doing my part. Instead, it seems I fell at the first... So, you aren't dressed like Resistance fighters? Have you come here looking to sign up? Great! Just the other day, I heard General Goro complaining about how desperate we are for more people. Your support will make a big... I'll escort you back to our camp. But first, let me bring you up to speed on our current situation. As you can see, the Resistance are at a constant disadvantage when it comes to open confrontation. The goal of the Shogun's army is to uphold eternity. To this end, they have the support of the Tenryou Commission's general, Kujosara, who commands an exceptionally strong force. As for us, vision bearers are few and far between as it is. And because of the vision hut, the fact we're even able to hold out is thanks to the brilliant strategic mind of Her Excellency, Sango no Miya. We're also indebted to the great courage shown by General Goro and the Resistance. If only I had a vision myself. Not only would I be better placed to share Her Excellency and General Goro's burden, but I'd be able to... I couldn't help but notice that you used elemental energy when saving me just now.
She's a special case. She doesn't have a vision.
Are you serious? That's incredible. You have to let me introduce you to General Goro. He'll welcome you with open... Perhaps I can also make a worthy contribution this way. Of course, I'd much rather prove my worth by the sword. If only taking down Shogunate samurai was as easy as you make it look. Anyway, we shouldn't delay. Let's head off.
Lucky day. Please do us a favor and clear this. Yeah.
Finally, Life Blade! To the ferry.
But my defense was watertight.
Finally, No.
What's one more?
Let's dance. Motion to compel. By royal decree. Lord of Geo, please do us a favor and clear this up at your earliest convenience. I submit that we cannot afford for the codices to get damp.
Midnight Thunder.
Heart, 'tis thundering retribution.
To the ferry. Finally, No.
Oh, goodness, Crystal.
What's one more?
I'll protect us. Huh? Barbara, go! Let the show begin.
This is what happened, General Goro. I was surrounded by Shogunate samurai, and they can use the elements without a vision. The Resistance could really use...
I presume you've heard that the goal of the Resistance is to defeat the This is no easy task. Each who sets foot... Tell me, why do you wish to join us? The Resistance You're referring to the ceremony to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree, right? There was a disturbance, allegedly. Highly unusual considering that the Raiden Shogun... Why do you wish to discuss this?
Yep, we had a fight with the Raiden Shogun and everything. Then we grabbed the vision. After that, they added us to the army.
Now that you mention it, we did just recover a bounty notice from a Shogunate samurai. It read, "Reward for the capture of a blonde-haired traveler and their mysterious flying pet." Huh. So this refers to you two?
What? Who are they called?
My apologies. I understand your situation well enough for now. On behalf of the Her Excellency is currently away from the camp. We don't know where she went, but she instructed us to take care of... I will ask Teppei here to show you around the camp first, and then dispatch you straight to the front line. If you're ready, of course.
Yes, sir. I used to be in the logistics division, so I'm the right person to show you around. I know the setup like the... I'll make sure you get a warm Resistance welcome. Let's start with the field hospital. Some of my friends are... Last time I saw them, I promised that I'd introduce any new recruits. When they're finally back on the battlefield alongside us...
Looks like a strong addition to the troop. Hopefully someone I can spar with after I've...
Whoa, whoa. Brand new recruit and your first thought is to start sparring with them. You're getting ahead of yourself. That wound of yours isn't some... Teppei, did you bring this one in?
Well, the enemy are much stronger than we could have imagined. At one point, there were a horde of enemy troops surging towards us like the tide. But I didn't flinch. I drew my blade and charged straight into the fray.
Look at you.
This lady stole the show, though. When she saw me tiring and falling back, she burst onto the... I heard she even stormed the Vision Hunt ceremony, and that the Raiden Shogun herself failed...
Amazing work. Both still, I can believe most of that, but her facing off against the Raiden Shogun? I think you might be embellishing the story a little there, Teppei. I mean, we've all heard of the Muso no Hito. Either way, to tell the truth, with all the losses we've sustained recently, I was starting... But seeing fresh recruits join our ranks and hearing Teppei's...
That's a lukewarm epiphany if you ask me. While you're lying there itching to get better, I'm still out there training hard despite my injury. Oh, even though it burst open again yet.
It did? Well, do you need me? I heard about a remedy recently that uses wild bugs. All you need to do is grind Onikabuto. They say it feels cool on the skin and acts fast to completely cure.
Sure, I'll take...
Sounds a little strange to me. I would have thought wolf hooks would do the trick.
Well, how about we let our new recruit decide? I'll stay here and make some... If you're a fan of weird and wonderful remedies, please gather some Onikabuto. But if you're more of a wolf hook advocate, bring some of those instead. Personally, I recommend we try the new remedy. Thanks for your help. All right, I knew you'd back me on this. I can't guarantee it'll work, but if it does, everyone will be fighting fit again in no time. Why don't you hand me the ingredients? It's a bit of a chore to prepare, so I'll take it from here.
Ow, ow. Huh? Just like that, the pain stopped.
Looks like this might actually work. Not bad, Teppei. As soon as I'm better, we'll have to do some serious sparring together to make up for...
Sparring? You have a one-track mind, seriously. But good going, Teppei. When you first applied it, it felt like you were rubbing salt into the wound. But then the pain disappeared and there was just a cool sensation. I swear, I can feel my body repairing. Thanks to both of you for looking after us so well. The day I'm discharged, drinks are on me.
Just glad we were able to help. Alright, I'm gonna continue giving our new recruit the grand tour.
Don't forget to visit the training grounds. Get some practice in.
Calm down and get some rest.
The training grounds. That reminds me, they should be doing archery training over there right now.
Let's see now. I've loosed exactly 10 arrows and only one...
Bullseye?
Only one hit the...
This isn't good enough. It's evident from these past few days the practice... How hard could it be? Just draw the bow, aim, and With progress like this, who knows when we'll be fit for battle? I suppose all we can do for now is wait for the drill master's next visit and ask him for more tips.
Seems things have gotten tough on the front line recently. All the best drill masters have already been dispatched. I guess we'll just have to keep practicing ourselves.
Come on, guys, less complaining, more training.
Tep-Payson?
Listen up for a second. I've come to introduce our new in battle. She single-handedly slayed multiple shogunate samurai without so much as breaking a sweat. And that was after interrupting the vision hunt ceremony with a feat of stunning bravery. Not to mention
Is that true? We promised not to take too much of your time. A quick demonstration would be all...
It would mean a lot.
Oh, you got it.
Hark! 'Tis thundering retribution. An omen of dark times ahead.
That, and main Fräulein's laundry is still on the line.
What? Seriously?
Pressure getting to... That's no way to demonstrate. Come on, let's go. Ready? I'm sure you'll get it this time. Well, there you have it. I told you our latest recruit is pretty strong.
Incredible! I think I understand what I was doing wrong. My posture was off, and I didn't draw back with enough force. Seems I also need to focus on keeping my grip steady and monitoring the external environment. If I can get those few down, I'll be hitting my mark in no...
Watching your demonstration was a great help. At least this time I was able to observe some proper technique. As long as honestly, before this whole conflict came about, I was just another everyday citizen. My wife and I were leading a quiet life together. War and battles were the last things on our mind. The actions of the Shogun's army ignited something inside me. That's why Can those of us without visions or combat skills really become adept fighters like them? There's no use in speculating. Thank you both for your help.
Stay focused. With us holding the front line, you can continue sharpening your skills until you're ready. Now then, let me show you around some other... Where should we head?
Sir, we've got trouble. There are still many wounded in the camp. We mustn't let the enemy break through.
What? Impossible. How could... We'd better go assess the situation. A chance...
blades. Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
I must. Soldier! I won't forget this.
Well, we managed to hold them off. We have sentries and patrols posted all around the perimeter here. The enemy should never have been able to reach unless we have a traitor in. They must have an informant, feeding them intelligence and helping them to approach unseen. That's the only possible explanation. Our priority is finding the agent and protecting the camp.
Sir, if I may, I just returned from inspecting the perimeter. It appears that several portions of our defensive walls were already collapsed. The Shogun's army must have known about this vulnerability and made their way over from the cliffs nearby. Before attacking through the gaps in our defense, I suggest we repair the walls and double the guard. That should keep them from...
In that case... Understood. Leave the repairs to us. Why don't we make this more interesting, recruit? A contest between the two of us. Just don't underestimate me. If there's any... Alright, that should do it. The Shogun's army will have a hard time getting past this, no matter how determined they are. Seems I've made another valuable contribution to the resistance. But I thought getting transferred to the front line would be a chance to showcase my abilities and square off...
Why are you so insistent about being a...
It's just like General Goro said. We joined the resistance because of our warrior's will. There are a multitude of ways to contribute to the resistance, but who wouldn't want to take out a few shogunate samurai given the chance? Anyway, we got more than we bargained for inspecting the camp. Let's report back to General. If all goes well, we might just be assigned a few missions closer to the action. Strange. I don't see General Goro anywhere.
We've had a change of plans. The General has been dispatched to the front line to lead our forces into battle. The Shogun's army is attempting an advance on the main front. Reports have it that Kujo Sara is now personally leading the enemy forces. As for us, it's been days since Her Excellency last made an appearance here. We've executed almost all the directives she gave us, but have received no further instruction. The situation is becoming grim. If we retreat any further, I fear morale may falter. For now, we can only pray that General Goro will be able to turn the tide.
We should go to the front line. Our forces need all the help they can get. We're no use to them. We mustn't let Tatarasuna fall to the enemy.
So, you are the only one here? I thought I might get to meet your grand strategist. She is the one that's been causing our forces so much trouble. The fact the Resistance has even held out for this, but soon, the Resistance will fall. They are no match for the might of the Shogun's army. Her scheme, we have already rooted out those behind the Resistance. All who have dishonored the almighty Shogun.
I have faith in Her Excellency and in the soldiers of the Resistance. The Vision Hunt Decree is a brutal injustice. Our resistance has only just begun.
It is futile. There is one other thing. I'm sure you've seen the recent arrest warrants. I trust that the blonde traveler is somewhere among your forces now. I will make you a deal. Hand her over to us, and you'll buy yourself some time. A respite from the bloodshed would be advantageous to both sides, would it not?
So that's why you brought reinforcements. Just to get...
She is of great importance to the almighty Shogun. But the way I see it, she is expendable to the Resistance.
That's where you're wrong! She means just as much to us! As a member of the Resistance, she's a comrade! I'll never surrender her to... The Resistance never betrays its own. Her Excellency made that clear to everyone...
General Goro!
Teppei... and the Traveler... It would appear our time to fight
Well, we meet again. I thought that you would seek refuge with the Resistance in the hope of receiving asylum. That you choose to show up here proves that you have more bravery in you than I had originally thought. And now that you're here, why not represent the Resistance in a fight of honor?
A fight of honor?
Before the battle begins, each side chooses their finest warrior for a match of single... To the superior force, there's little significance in such a duel. But to the weaker force, victory could constitute an important boost to their morale. Her motives are clear. She wants to use the match as an opportunity to capture you. Do not feel compelled to participate. We could take the fight...
Well, what do you think?
Oz, reveal thyself!
Remove all threats to eternity! By order of the almighty Shogun!
Be wary! You're up against a powerful opponent!
You got this!
There's more than one round! Keep it up!
I've been bested.
Stronger than I anticipated. This contest has served... Soldiers! Glory to the Shogun! And her
Prepare to engage! All of you, with me!
is over, my comrade.
Calm as the breeze, my lady.
I just hope you can afford all these mercs you've gathered!
Kazuha! We meet again, old friend.
Retreat!
All forces, retreat!
Greetings. Well, this is the first time we've met. Please, allow me to introduce myself. I am Sangonomiya Kokomi, organizer of the Resistance, and also the Divine Priestess. Perhaps it's the first time you're hearing that title. To put it simply, I'm the person currently in charge on Watatsumi Island, which is also the home front of the Resistance. I've actually heard all about you from Beidou and Kazuha. I hadn't expected to find you join the Resistance, though. Do you have a plan beyond this point? In that case, shall we continue our conversation at the Shrine of Sangonomi? Although the Shogun's army has retreated for now, the Vision Hunt Decree has not been repealed, and neither the Tenryou Commission nor the Raiden Shogun show any sign of stopping. I suggest we move to the shrine to discuss our counterplan.
Can I know Watatsumi Island very well. I can carry on being your guide if you'd like.
Goro, thank you for all you have done. Our forces are weaker than the Shogun's army. And my absence, I'm afraid I must still ask you to stay a while longer. To keep eyes on the Shogun's army and also to see to the wounded. But I will ask the mercenaries to remain stationed here. And Kazuha is here too. Hopefully this will serve to reduce the pressure you are under.
Well received, Your Excellency.
I must return to Sangonomiya now. I have a few things to attend to. Once you're ready, please rendezvous with Teppei. He will escort you there. Thank you for all your efforts, so fight for the future of Inazuma.
I guarantee you, only the Alcor could pull off an ambush. Did we give you a fright? I gotta admit, I was caught off guard myself. When we dropped you off in Rito, I wasn't expecting Tatarasuna would be the next place I'd see. But wherever you might end up, you'll always be part of. If you're ever in a tight spot, come and find.
On the way here, I happened to learn of the bounty on your head. As expected, you seem to have given them quite the challenge in that regard. I hear also that you witnessed the Raiden Shogun? The Musono Hitotachi. Are there truly those who can withstand it? Perhaps one day we will be able to face her oppression head-on. This is the reason I returned to Inazuma.